What's going on, fellas? So today I'm going to give you 6 powerful secrets to help you not only boost your confidence, but also help you increase your masculine energy. Now, guys, disclaimer, you were born a man. 99.9% of you guys were born masculine. So you don't have a problem with being masculine, G. So if you're trying to find out how to be masculine, you've already accomplished that shit. When God gave you 2 balls between your legs, hair on your chin eventually at some point in your life, and a little bit of depth in your voice, that was clear indication and clear sign that you are a man. So that's not the issue. The issue is a lot of men today are either doing or not doing things that are causing them to not feel like a man. And it's either dropping your testosterone, dropping your masculine energy, your aura, vibration, whatever it is. So, like I said, guys, I need you to take notes and pay attention. And also, I want you to share this video with a homeboy who this will help out, because today, you're going to learn today. All right, fellas? So, first thing you need to do to build your masculine energy is I need you to start doing this if possible. If your schedule permits, do it. If not, figure out a different way. But I need you to start waking up early in the morning and training. All right? 2 things that are at the beginning of your day and the foundation of life is you waking up and you working on your body. And you should be taking care of this every single day, every single morning. Now, there are some guys watching the video today, and I'm going to explain to you why this is important. But real quick, some of you guys got schedules where you can't do this. Like you probably work a graveyard shift, something like that. I understand. Make it happen though. Like if your morning is 3 p.m., that's your morning. It's just when you wake up. I want you to do this first thing when you wake up. And the reason why is because you're literally starting your day with discipline and strength, which will ultimately lead to confidence, which are 3 main facets of a masculine man: discipline, strength, and confidence. And you will achieve that by consistently, another facet of a masculine man, consistency. You will achieve this by consistently waking up early and training. Whatever your early is to you, whatever time you normally wake up and just get ready and go to work, wake up about an hour and a half, maybe an hour before that, so you have enough time to train and shower before you get ready. You will become a savage, all right, if you do this consistently. A couple scientific reasons why, endorphins and all that shit, all right, fellas. But like I said, what you're doing is you're programming your mind for discipline in the morning. So it's more likely, and I'm telling you this from self-experience, it's more likely you have a great day when you wake up early and train. All right, fellas, everybody can tell you this that does it. The days when I get up at 5 a.m. and train, like today, the days that I do that, I end up having great days. It's like I get lucky sometimes. It just happens. I don't know. It's not all the times, but usually the probability is high. But the days that I don't wake up and train, it's like some of you guys when you don't have your coffee. You're pissy, all right? And you're usually a little bit feminine on the side of that. So wake up early and train. There's really no excuse if you have an able body. Now, this is not to say that you can't train in the evening, but if you're lacking masculine energy, move it up to the morning, all right, fellas? Next one. Now, remember I said it's not all about what you do. All right, it's about what you don't do sometimes. And one of the things I need you to stop doing is stop eating bad shit. What's bad shit? Cookies, cakes, sodas, anything that doesn't make you competitive and healthier. If you put it in your body, if you put bad shit in, you'll get bad shit out. I got a saying that I use probably on every single video. Dumb shit leads to what? Dumb shit. So if you put bad shit in, you get bad shit out. So even if, which is very popular today, even if you wake up early in the morning and train, G, and you get it done and you go hard, if you turn around and eat fucking ramen noodles, Hot Pockets, and fucking Fruity Pebbles, you're going to get bad shit out. Your body's not going to change. And also, you'll lower your testosterone by eating all that sugar, drinking alcohol. And I'm not just talking about food, I'm talking about substances as well. Poison. Guys, if you still drink alcohol in 2025, I don't know what you're trying to achieve because the shit ain't fun anymore. All right, fellas? So, drinking alcohol, I had a few guys come to me about is alcohol bad or not. Fellas, get it away. All right? If you have any problems with confidence and you're drinking alcohol, that's the first thing you need to remove. It is literally poison. All right, number 3. Fellas, something that I talk about all of the time. If you've been watching my channel, if you're a viewer of mine or a subscriber, you know that as a man, you need to take full responsibility and accountability for everything in your life. If it involves you, if it pertains to you, if it affects you, either negative or positive, you take full responsibility for everything in your life. Now, guys, pay attention. I'm about to tell you something that you have never heard before. All right, I'm about to drop a gem on you that's so fucking big. You're going to have to pause this video, come back and watch it because you're going to have to sit by yourself and ponder on this. People, especially women, do not have a problem with taking full accountability. Women do not have an accountability problem. Neither do men. Men don't have a problem with taking full responsibility. So you may be asking, KD, if they don't have a problem with it, why the hell are you telling us that we need to take a full responsibility if we don't have a problem? And why do women never take accountability if you saying that they don't have an accountability problem? Let me tell you what it is, G. If you make some money as a man, right? You go out into the world and you make some bread, you hit a lick, you make some money, and you come back and I'm like, damn, G, how you did that? What you gonna say? I did that. I went out, I hustled, I went got it, I made it happen, I'm self-made, I'm the big G. Why? Because it's something good that happened to you. So you don't have a problem with taking full responsibility. I'll give you another example. Let's say a woman. She ended up bagging a high value man, right? Because she's beautiful. She can get him. But if she loses him, she's going to find every reason in the world that has nothing to do with her as to why he left. He's a cheater. He's a dirtbag, toxic masculinity. All that shit going to happen other than it was her fault and she just a critter. All right, guys? Just like the man that if he makes money, he'll take full responsibility. But if he loses the money, it was somebody else's fault. Somebody scammed him. Somebody cheated him. The market is bad. Shit like that. All right, guys? So, whether good or bad. So, just like you take full responsibility for the good things. Because I know it's a dopamine hit, right? Taking full responsibility for the good things. And I understand it's not a dopamine hit taking full responsibility for the bad things. But this is what I'm going to do for you today because I'm going to give you some light. There are 3 reasons why you should take responsibility, all right? Let me motivate you. The first reason is 1, there are problems in life, inevitable problems, whether you're rich, poor, white, black, tall, short, fat, ugly, don't matter. You will have problems. So in the midst of those problems, you need what? Solutions. The only way you can fix something is if you find out why it's broken. And if you are blaming the reason why it's broken on somebody else and you're not understanding or at least admitting it's your fault, you can't fix it. Therefore, you can't find solutions for the inevitable problems in life. So the first thing you'll do by taking full responsibility is find solutions. The next thing you'll do as a man that's going to raise your masculine energy by taking full responsibility is staying out of fucking trouble. Let me drop a gem on you, G. Everything in your life right now that you have or that you don't have, the woman that you have in your life or that you don't have, whether she's a 10 or a 7 or a 3 or no woman at all, the money that you have in your life, whether it's $1 million, 100 grand or 30 grand or nothing at all, the health that you have in your life, whether you jack, skinny or you fat, whatever you have, your present current situation, your 4 feet around you, that square around you, that box, your results, it's based on the last 3, 5, or 10 years in your life and the shit that you did within that time period. So understand, if you have problems now, it's because of what you did, not what anybody else did. What you did. So you have the problem. So what do you do for the future so you avoid problems in the future? You don't do dumb shit now so you don't get dumb shit later. Because the reason why you probably got dumb shit now and you lack confidence now, your masculine energy is low now, is because of the dumb shit you did before. So you take full responsibility for that. Understand that everything in your life is your fault. So knowing that everything in my life is my fault, tomorrow is my fault as well. Today was my fault, so tomorrow is my fault as well. So I don't do dumb shit today. It's simple. Last thing you do by taking full responsibility is you become competitive as shit. Most men blame. So think about when a woman hears you blame. Do you think a woman thinks you're competent when you blame? Do you think she thinks you're attractive? Hell no. So she's always comparing you to find out if you're a good enough man for her. So when you lack competence and blame, you're not competitive because there's another man who would take full responsibility and show competence and not blame and get that chick that you lost because you're a pussy. Simple. All right. So you take full responsibility and accountability for everything in your life. It will make you extremely dangerous, charismatic, and confident. All right. Next one. If you ever seen the movie Troy, a movie that I reference a lot. And at the beginning of this movie, guys, there is this hero in the movie. You guys probably know his name, Achilles. And at the beginning of this movie, Achilles had to fight the Ops. And the Ops sent out this big old swole, 8'10", bald, massive, barbaric looking dude to go fight Achilles. But the problem was Achilles didn't show up for the fight because Achilles was back at the crib laying in the bed with bitches because the fight was like 8 a.m. in the morning. So the king for Achilles' army had to go send this little boy to go get Achilles to go wake him up to tell him it's about to go down. So by the time the boy got to Achilles, he told Achilles, he was like, hey, bro, look, man, it's about to go down, man. The Ops back there, bro. You got to wake up, G. Leave the chicks alone. So Achilles rolled over. He like, man, whatever. He started putting on his clothes because he know he about to do his thing. The boy looked down at Achilles and was like, man, I got to let you know, bro, that dude big, bro. I wouldn't want to fight him. Achilles looked up at the boy and was like, yeah, that's why nobody will never remember your name. That's why you're a loser, because you don't know how to take risk and you're a coward. See, this is the thing. When you tell people that you need to take full responsibility, that's hard. It's hard for a lot of people. And the reason why is because most people are cowards. In order to take full responsibility, you have to deal with the fact that there may be repercussions and consequences that you may not be prepared for. You didn't know it was going to happen. They might be negative and it might make your life worse than what it was because you made the mistake because you're taking the full responsibility, right? So if you're a pussy, you're not going to say it's my fault. And you definitely won't take risk. You know what would make you feel like a man? Doing shit you're scared to fucking do. Like approaching that damn woman, like making a damn move. You want to raise your masculine energy? The next time you see a group of girls, find the prettiest one and go talk to her. All right? Say hi to everybody else too, but go right up to her, look her dead in the eyes and tell her you like her. And deal with whatever comes with it. All right, fellas? Take risks. Stop being fucking pussies. All right, that's the only way. You can't read a book to raise your masculine energy, nor can you watch a video. It's going to take action. It's going to take blood, sweat, sometimes tears, a little bumps, bruises here and there. The most confident masculine men you see, they got bruises, they got scars, they got cuts from taking risk, from being brave. 9 times out of 10, when you're being brave, you're going to get something that's bigger than you. So when you come out of it, you will be bruised up. But a lot of men are scared of the bruises. A lot of men are scared to tell a woman no, or scared to walk away. They're scared to take a risk, not knowing that if you just put a woman in check and let her know that she's been a dickhead, they'll listen to you. But most of you guys scared to open your damn mouth and take the risk of losing this bitch. I'm cooking, fellas, all right? Most of you guys are scared to open up your mouth and set boundaries, all right? Because you are scared of losing the woman. Take the risk, guys. I tell you guys, it's all of the damn time. That shit you want to say to women, you know, that primal shit deep inside, that every time you about to say, you kind of hesitate and be like, I don't think she gonna like that. Say it. 9 times out of 10, she will love it. It may shock her because you've been a pussy the whole time and you never said, but by the time you say it and she get used to it, it's going down. But you got to take the risk, all right, fellas? Make the damn move. Next one. Little saying you probably already know about. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around, and birds of a feather flock together. So one of the things you need to start doing is networking and fellowshipping and getting around other men. And not just any old other men, not feminine men, not weak men, not men who make excuses, not cowards, not lazy men, not men who don't take full responsibility. I'm talking about masculine men, men who know what they want, men who don't waste their time, competent men, disciplined men. Iron sharpens iron. And this is the difference between hanging out with your chick and hanging out with your boys. If your boys are on point, your boys gonna stop you when you being weak. One of the reasons why I don't complain to my chick is not because I feel like she gonna lose respect for me. Yes, that's a part of it. But one of the reasons why is she cannot help me with my problems. If I tell my girl I just lost some money, she's not gonna help me. She's gonna rub my back and make me a cake. That doesn't fix my problem. That doesn't make me stronger. That just makes me feel good. Get what I'm saying? If you come to me and tell me, KD, I lost some money, I'm going to be like, why? Let's figure the fuck out so it never happens again, and let's make it back. Matter of fact, let's make twice as that. All right, fellas? So you got to be around other men that want what you want. I know some guys that say some dumb shit that women be saying. I don't like hanging around other men. I'd rather just hang around my chick. That's why you're weak. Because you only hang around a female. That only feedback comes from her emotions. All right, guys? Not saying you can't hang around your girl. I spend more time with my girl than I spend more time with my boys. But I'm still going to fellowship with my boys. Because iron sharpens iron. All right, fellas? So get around other masculine men. If you want to grow, somebody got to push you sometimes. Because remember I said earlier on in this point, where you are is by your efforts and from everything you've done. So you probably need somebody else to kick you in your ass and make sure you run faster. All right. Now, last one. Something I also talk about a lot, and that's gratitude. Helping people. All right, G. As men, we were born to give. Every cell in your body, every muscle in your body, the depth in your voice, the ambition you've been blessed with by God, you were made to give. As a man, I guarantee you, if you learn how to be generous and you learn gratitude. Now, there's a fine line with generosity. I say this all the time. Sometimes you got to be stingy and make people earn shit. But for people who are really in need, for people that you have more than, for people that's in your family, the people in your life, the people who you can help, help them. All right, G, you will feel 10 times better when you work hard as hell and you stressed out and you angry and you mad and all this shit, but your wife and your kids are happy and they smiling and you not. You'll feel better doing that versus you happy and they just doing okay. Guarantee you, all right? It's a different type of feeling that most men will never have because they only think about themselves. That's why you got this feminine mindset, this solipsistic, selfish mindset that life revolves around you and you're the center of the universe. You're not. You're important and you're highly valuable. That's why you need to help people. As a man, you use your gifts to help people. All right, fellas? As a woman and a child, you just enjoy them. But as a man, you use it to help people. You enjoy your life. You live a fulfilled life. And you never put anything above your peace. But at the same time, as a man, you have a duty, obligation, and responsibility to protect, provide, and to give. And this is definitely going to raise your masculinity more than a lot of the things you guys are trying out today. All right, fellas. So, share this video with a homeboy, like I said, who definitely needs this. I have several self-improvement ebooks that I've dropped in the comments and the description, written by myself, that I definitely want you guys to check out if you have not already. All right, fellas. It's your boy, KD. We out of here, baby.